Alright, fellers, or whoever's keeping up, let's wrap this trip up. So today was our last full day in the area, Tennessee, and it's been awesome. Tell you what, it's been an absolute joy to get away, just my wife and myself. And, although we do miss the kids, we don't get a chance to do anything, just she and I. So, today we decided to go get some breakfast and then go on a hike. And we found one that was about 2 to 3 miles in one direction and another 2 to 3 back. And I didn't realize before we left, but it is very, very vertical. So that probably about 5.5 mile total hike was a lot more challenging than I'm used to. A lot of rocks and it was up the whole way. And then at first I had to stop a lot, catch my breath, and then after I got warmed up, I guess, it was fine after that. It was nice and cool up at those altitudes and in the trees and whatnot, so it wasn't horrible. The way down was pretty good. It went a lot faster. At the top there was a big waterfall. It wasn't as wet as it usually is, so there wasn't as much water as normal, but there was still a good bit of water coming down. So that was really neat to see. But we pretty much wore ourselves out. We went back into town and grabbed some lunch and did a little bit more shopping, and then headed back to the cabin. So this will be our last night here. We've had a great time. The cabin is really cool, and I can say definitely I'll be back. Absolutely. Even if we bring the kids, there's a lot of things for kids to do in the area. Even if you don't get out and hike, there's a lot of things to do here. So with that, I'm gonna wrap it up, and thank you guys for following along. This has been a great trip for me. I've only really shared a very small amount of the things we've done. There's just all kinds of stuff to do in this area, and I don't know, it's just really awesome. I just really like the people, the locals here. They're all super friendly, and pretty much every time I had any contact with anyone, they would want to sit and talk for a while, which is fine by me. I was in no hurry at all the last few days, and if you hear that, that's acorns dropping from the trees onto the metal roof. That was one challenge of the trip, is sleeping through that. Every time a nut hits the roof, it jars me awake. So the first night here, I was up quite a bit. So anyway, by the second night I got used to it, so I'm good. Let me get this. One other thing is getting to the cabin with my little car was kind of challenging. The driveway is super steep, and when you get to the top, there's just enough space to turn around. So luckily enough, we decided to bring my little VW. So it did just fine. I couldn't imagine being here when it snows. I don't know how any of the locals do it. So anyway, with that, we're gonna return to our regularly scheduled pipe videos in the future, and you guys take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'm gonna encourage you guys, even if you don't get out to hike, try to get outside and take a walk. The weather is starting to cool in most places, and just kind of look around a little bit, find some peace. So with that, I'll bid you adieu. Peace. I'll see you on the next one.